The patent expiry cliff is practically the nickname for the coming expiry of a range of pharmaceutical patents, while there are less new effective drugs in development. And there are many different components of this, but I think the most important aspect of this business disaster that is developing in front of our eyes is the extreme inability and the unreliable feature of signaling pathways as well as genomics research as far as drug targets go. For example, Pfizer, which is one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies, is closing 8 manufacturing plants over the next 5 years simply because they don't have new drugs. They actually have had drugs in their pipelines, but about 90% of them already failed without any advanced clinical trials, meaning that animal models and in vitro models actually kick some of those drug candidates out from their pipelines because they are so unreliable. Now, Eli Lilly, which is another huge pharmaceutical company operating in the US, is losing about $10 billion in profits in the next 3 to 5 years. And this is again because they don't have any more and any new drugs in their pipeline, which would actually cover this cliff in their patent in their patented drug process. Now, interestingly, and this is I think what is really from the business point of view, what you can see is that this cliff affects all target areas, including obesity, diabetes, and all psychiatric disorders, as well as major top pharmaceutical companies, especially the top 5. So what the government is doing is the Obama administration is just to develop a $1 billion government drug development center, which will have to create medicines, as many large drug makers, and this is how they claim it, are unable to find enough reliable new drug targets, and thus are paying back research, promising discoveries in cancer, depression, for example, and Parkinson's that once would have led to clinical trials are instead going unexplored because companies have neither the will nor the resources to undertake the effort associated with unreliable drug targets generated through genomics and signaling research. So actually what is unfolding is the government is trying to pitch in and start their own drug development programs because they are aware of the fact that they're going to actually lose revenues.